Go. Hello everyone, this is Jeff Grant at SBRforum.com, College Football Handicapping Tips. I'm going to look at 5 areas that you should be focusing on leading up to the 2013 college football campaign. You can read my entire article at SBRforum.com. The number one most important thing that I find in early preseason handicapping a college football season is returning starters. And don't fall in love with offensive starters in terms of the quarterback position. I think the number one position that people should focus on in terms of returning starters is the offensive line, because not even a good quarterback at this level can survive without protection. So I think that's the most important unit to focus on in early season handicapping. Number 2, the schedule. It's very important when a team plays a team in a particular area on its schedule, back-to-back situations, 2 road games in a row. And if you just look at Alabama's advantageous schedule, you'll notice they have a bye before taking on both Texas A&M and LSU this season. Also, the strength of schedule of non-conference opponents is important to focus on when teams enter conference play, as they may be overvalued due to the competition they faced early on in the season. That leads into betting value. Early on, the public is betting basically on the fact of what happened the season before. You can gain a real advantage if you look at rosters, players that have left. Everything intertwines at that point, and gaining early betting value against basically 90%, 99% of the betting public. Number 4, coaching situation. Head coach, offensive and defensive coordinators need to look if head coaches moved to a different school, if they went on to the NFL, if they were fired, and who took over those positions. And also from a betting standpoint, I find the offensive and defensive coordinator positions to be probably the most important early on in the season as philosophies change. Just to give you an example, is a video that I shot for SBR Forum, you can check on YouTube, is BYU matching up with Virginia in week 1. BYU, of course, known as a defensive-minded team, but they don't have many returning starters on that side of the ball, and they've also made a change at offensive coordinator. They want to go more hurry-up style, so expect more points early on for BYU with that type of philosophy. And finally, 5 early betting trends. Don't fall in love with trends that occur in the early portion of the season, as they normally don't carry over into the final weeks of the season. And how a program performs in season openers, I find that to be the most important betting trend to focus on in week 1 of the 2013 college football season, especially how head coaches perform in that situation, as they have a long off season, and how a head coach gets his program ready to start a new season, I think is one of the more important factors that novice sports handicappers often forget. Definitely become a subscriber of SBR Forum's YouTube channel, as we're going to have the best betting information available anywhere as we prepare for the 2013 season. And you can follow me on Twitter at Jeff Grant Sports. Cut.